Alright guys, welcome to Firewatch. As always, I'm Sergeant Alpha, and this will be my first run through of this game. It's a pretty short game, about 4 hours long, something like that, so try to knock it down into about 20-30 minute segments, and kind of go from there. But it's one of those more story-based games than anything else. I don't have a whole lot to do, it's just kind of going through a story, which I've seen bits and pieces of. It's a pretty good story, so I figured I'd give it a shot and see what you guys think. So we're going to let me here. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? Don't be kind of creepy. You slur the word major and it smells like cores. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? Yes. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn? You ask. She says definitely. Worried that she has hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. We'll go and pick up our bag here. And I guess we're gonna start working to the truck. And get in. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. I've had a couple exes like that. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Dogs are good. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. But she wants the beagle, but I love German Shepherds, so that's kind of tough here. Yeah, we'll go with the Shepherd. I'm sorry, Julia. You name him Mayhem. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. May heat still radiates off the hot desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. Sure, that'd be pretty good. I know we have been dating for over a year. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are gonna be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. And I guess we're to where we're going. Kind of look around here for a minute. Way out here in the boonies. Two Forks, Thoroughfare Basin, Company Meadow, Mill Point, Thunder Canyon, Jonesy Lake, 5 Mile Creek, Two Forks Lookout. There's a lot out here. Don't forget to check in the Fireworks Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Well, that's not good. I think that's the trail we're about to get on. Learn to live with bears. Hopefully we don't run into any bears out here. So we're gonna go ahead and start our walk. And see where we're going. It's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angry by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets in between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. Well, ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Jesus. He-Man. You look awesome. Well, it's starting to get dark out. We might need to set camp before too long. Continue our walk. Hopefully we don't run into any of those bears, though. I'll say this, it's just some nice country, though. Two Forks Fire Lookout. 8 more miles still. Now we got a long ways to go. (1982) During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town that brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Well, so much for that. Moo, fuck, but the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, or you beat his goddamn face in. We bit his face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cover your eyes before the cops. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Well, so much for that. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. How great if she commutes back and forth. That would be like a really long trip, but if that's what she wants to do, I don't want to say that she can't do it, I want her to be happy. So I guess this would be the better of the two options. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember that she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. This isn't sounding too good. 1985, by the way, guys. I forgot to mention that. So years later from the last one. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. We'll talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Wow. This got depressing really quick. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. And we're camping. Nice and dark out. Ooh, butterfly. Nice. Clear sky. Bag. Lights. Journal. Yep, journal. He-Man. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends and feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. (1987) Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Wow, this is just getting worse by the minute here, guys. I mean, this is like turning out to be very depressing, and we're just starting this game. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family, they are crushed, and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggested Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her all by yourself. I couldn't do that to Julia, man. We try to take care of herself. And it's morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. So I guess we're gonna continue our walk. I mean, this guy's just had a rough time lately, it looks like. Oh, is that fog? Yeah, I was supposed to say, I thought that was water, but it looks like it's just fog. Boulders. Make sure ain't no snakes running around here on us. Woo, look at that. Oh, I scared him off. Okay, I'll go ahead and cross over. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust she sleeps like a rock. I don't want to lock her in the room. I mean, what if something happens to her? You trust she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. They tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say that you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And it's night again. Enter the lookout tower, so I guess this is where we're going to be going for the summer. Trees all over. So if you have anything else there. See if we can look around down here first before we go up there. Oh. See what this is. I think this is an outhouse. Oh, generator. Propane. Yep, outhouse. Okay, I guess we're going up the big tower. How does it let me hop over here? Okay, I won't. Look at that view. That's a pretty nice view. Going to... Let me do that. Going to go inside, I guess. Turn on power.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Huh? Pick up radio?
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mom.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago.
Ooh.
You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me. I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night. Bye.
Let's see. anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
And that's Firewatch. Game 1. Okay. That's going to be all I have time for this episode, guys. If you like what you see, give me a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And,
Good morning, Henry. Well,
yeah, we'll finish this part right here first.
You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Alright. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, that's going to be all I have time for this episode. If you like what you see, give me a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And if you want to see more of this, I should have some more videos coming out soon. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.